Hello, everyone. I hope you all find yourself doing well. Um, I wanted to say that we scheduled that live to talk about religion and spirituality, and I don't know what happened, but it didn't happen. So basically, next month at some point in time, we'll schedule a Zoom call and record it that way and upload. Um, if you got questions, email me so we can hit those topics as well. Um, within the realms of religion versus spirituality. But anyway, making this video quick. Right now, I am going through an intense dark night of the soul, very intense, and like sometimes I really want to make a lot of videos and talk about stuff, and other times I feel like crap. And so this past weekend, I was just like, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with feeling like this. And one of my guides, my primary guide, um, he's like, you're going about it the wrong way. And I'm like, what do you mean going about it the wrong way? And he said that I can share this advice to people who are going through it because I got a feeling that it's like a collective thing, you know? He's like, you're feeling all of the sadness and all of the grief and all of the anger, and you're holding on to it. And you need to let it go. That's number one. That's the first thing. And he's like, you want to walk around singing blues and bachata. You want to walk around crying and complaining about stuff. And he's like, the way you push through a quote unquote dark night of the soul is to stay positive. And he's like, it's fine for you to listen to a couple of blues songs, but then switch and change your vibration. Try to elevate your vibration. The thing that takes people so long to get out of it is because you get stuck in that feeling. And he's like, feel it and then let it go. Get angry and then scream or yell or hit something or go work out or something like that. Feel the sadness, feel the grief, go ahead and cry, let it out. And then go about your business. And the other thing that he said that's like super significant, he said you have to look at it like a pregnancy. Not that it takes 9 months or anything. And he's like, but you have to look at it like a pregnancy. During pregnancy, your body is, a woman's body is being transformed, right? In order to create this new life. And that's essentially what you're doing, creating a new life. You're creating a better, more refined version of yourself. The new life that you're creating is your own, right? And so he's like, you got to treat it like labor. You need to eat well. You need to treat yourself well. I mean, not labor. You need to treat it like pregnancy. You need to eat well. You need to treat yourself. You need to exercise. You need to get rest. If you're going through the dark soul, act like you're pregnant. Eat and eat the right things. Eat like you care about the baby that you're growing inside, which is yourself. And he's like, the same way, you know, when people get pregnant, they want to go shopping and buy baby clothes, or they want to paint the baby room and, you know, and decorate things, and you want to have preparations for this baby that's coming and all this other kind of stuff. And he's like, you got to get that excitement even under top of your sadness and your grief, because grief is a part of pregnancy too. You lose yourself. You lose a part of yourself in order to create that new life. And that's exactly what's happening. You are in a state of sadness and grief because you're seeing a part of yourself out the door, and it hurts to let it go. And that's where all of the sadness comes from, the anger, because that old self doesn't want to go. It feels like it worked hard too to be where, you know, to get you where you are, and it deserves to be there as well. And so you have pieces of yourself that are like fighting you at the same time that you're trying to grow. And he repeatedly kept comparing that to pregnancy. Like, your stomach doesn't want to stretch, but it has to stretch in order to accommodate that life, right? Your hips have to grow, your cervix has to move, your pelvic has to move. Like, things have to happen, and it's painful. It's not fun. It's painful. And the point is, you know that once you get into labor, once that water bursts, once he even likened that water to spirit. Of course, once you get that spiritual breakthrough, then you know the baby's coming. You know you see the head coming, which is the crown, right? Talking about the crown chakra, you know, they literally call it crowning, but he was comparing it to that you need to prepare your body to give birth. You know that you need to stand up and let gravity help you. And by that, he was talking about, or rather comparing it to the fact that, you know, so many people in this day and age think, number one, people want to get surgeries and have babies removed and things like that. And he's like, not in this case. It doesn't work that way. And he's like, and people want to have babies on their back. And you're just working against the flow when you're laying on your back instead of helping the baby come down the birth canal. All this is significant, and I hope you understand that as I'm saying it. All of it is significant. In other words, that new version of yourself, you need to help it be birthed. If, let's just say, prior to this dark night of the soul thing, that you knew that you wanted to lose 40 pounds or something, and all of a sudden, like, you feel so dark and depressed and you just want to eat Snicker bars and ice cream and chips and stuff like that. When he says help yourself give birth, you need to do the opposite of what you feel like doing. If you feel like sleeping all the time, you need to get up, set an alarm, and go outside and walk. That type thing. If you know that your goal is to write a book and you've been feeling, you know, like you're in a dark time, get up and write anyway. Even if it's crappy, get up and write anyway. Get up and sing anyway. Get up and paint your nails. Get up and go for a run. Get up and go shopping. Get up and even go out with your friends. You know what I mean? Hang out with your family members. Try to do as much as you can, even though, you know what I mean? All those things help make labor easy. He's literally giving me the imagery of like lubrication, of helping lubricate that baby, helping it to slide down the birth canal. It's still painful, you know. Your body still has to open up to give birth, right? But, and this goes for male and female. I mean, it sounds graphic for a male, but you get over it. It's the truth. It's how you come into this world. And he's like, you're just birthing a new you out into this world. So I just wanted to share that for everybody that's going through it, because I feel like it's like happening on a big scale right now. I'm not the only person. And keep your head up. You can do it. And you can definitely give birth to whatever it is that you want to be. Whatever it is that you were dreaming about creating, you can do it. Anyway, have a good one.